stylish last kicker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
One of the trailblazers in the women's evolution, part of the 4 horsewomen.
Hey, listen, I remember when Becky Lynch first came to NXT, she had moved to Orlando, Florida to be a personal trainer. Never thought she'd get the opportunity to be part of this company, and now she is one of the premier superstars in our women's division.
Credited with much of the women's evolution. Welcome, the Empress of Tomorrow.
And her partner, from Osaka, Japan, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka.
She is hypnotic. She is mesmerizing. She is as dangerous as the day is long.
You are looking at a woman who single-handedly managed to change the entire complexion of the Raw Women's division.
Lived up to the hype, surpassed the expectations. An undefeated run in NXT. NXT Women's Champion. A title she relinquished willingly to head to Monday Night Raw. In WWE.
Look who's here.
And their opponents, accompanied by Paige, Sonya Deville, and Mandy Rose. Absolution.
Be still, my beating heart. Mandy Rose, God's greatest creation. And the rest of Absolution are here.
I have never seen you become so mesmerized by one person, Corey.
I have never seen a person like Mandy Rose.
Oh, what about Sonya Deville?
Yeah, she's cool too.
MMA background, of course, Paige. Youngest woman in history to win a championship.
And in case you're unaware, this is her house.
How'd you get in here, Saxton?
I walked in the front door.
And it looks like it'll be these 2 superstars kicking it off here tonight.
Ooh, nasty impact.
Exploder suplex.
Oof. Big flying forearm.
Ooh, kick to the face.
She's starting to sweat a bit. Her and her partner aren't going to let this derail them, though.
She's looked off her game almost all night here, guys. And to be honest, I'm a little surprised.
Great. She goes for the cover. And only a 1 count.
Just powered out. For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have 2 referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for 2 referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask.
Here comes Asuka. She got her in position. Sliding hip attack. Look at this. And the shoulders up.
How in the world?
Irish whip. Drop kick. Beautiful. And a pin attempt. This one's not over yet.
He's still in this one.
Mandy Rose has been successful in WWE, but she also has the less than honorable distinction of being the first person eliminated in both the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble and Women's...
Asuka. Asuka's found her positioning.
It's cinched in. The Asuka lock.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
This is exactly what Asuka was waiting for.
Michael brought up Mandy Rose's lack of success in the Royal Rumble and the Elimination Chamber, but I have to say she didn't have the luck of the draw in either pod in the Elimination Chamber.
Saxton, quit judging Mandy Rose. Only God can judge Mandy Rose, and she's been deemed God's greatest creation. Mandy Rose was the victim of a conspiracy at the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber, and she got those bad entrance numbers.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification. She's not too anxious to get up. See if she has it in her. Drop kick with precision.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent. Now that got those shoulders on the mat, and Mandy Rose gets out of the pinfall.
What a kick out.
Pump handle, up, and
Uranagi!
Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she
goes for the cover. And Mandy Rose gets out of the pinfall.
Gonna take more than that.
Becky Lynch is one of the hardest working competitors in sports entertainment. The unmatched determination and desire that burns inside the Irish Lass Kicker makes her one of the top WWE superstars today. But many people would be surprised.
There it is.
Exploder suplex. No doubt about that one.
Picking up on something you said, Byron, Becky Lynch's path to WWE was far from conventional. Becky went from a competitor on the independent scene to a star.
They got him. Got the disarmer. She has got to take advantage here.
All that's left now is for Becky Lynch to finish.
They did it! They won the match! Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless. Almost.
Here are your winners, Becky Lynch and Asuka.
Put it in the books. And there was no question about that one.
There's no way around it. When you're locked in a submission move like that, your only choice...
Killian Dane, the big man of sanity, looking to go crazy tonight.
Oh, crazy. He's been crazy.
This isn't where he wants to be, guys.
He needs to get back inside that ring.
Boom, what impact. At the oh my goodness, crushing it. Drop down, drop down, drop down.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
What a clothesline! Ouch! This might be it! Oh, my. Ooh, what impact.
A tornado tag team match such as this.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now.
He wants no part of the outside.
Oh, man, what a boot.
He's on the defensive here. So many variables for him to take into account here in this tornado tag match.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
Oh, what an up.
Nasty drop.
He's starting to stumble here. The tornado tag team atmosphere appears to be getting the best of him here.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here. And Alexander Wolf slips out of harm's way.
reverses it.
Harsh impact.
That'll mess up the back of your neck. Gets out of the way of that one.
He's looking a little off balance. You have to wonder how much more he has to give here in this Tornado Tag Team match.
But if you're counting him out now, you haven't been paying attention. He has more resolve than just about anybody on the roster.
What a stomp. Good grief. Comes up big with a reversal.
Boom! He's on his heels. You can bet this is not how he drew this one up.
Military. Ooh!
Alexander Wolf being tested here.
The opposition certainly has his number here in this Tornado Tag Team match.
I think this one's over.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He caught him slipping. Rowan.
Ooh, right to the face. That has got to be it.
Wow, that should be the final blow.
This is going to front.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
He's in control. I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
He's in full control now. What's he got in mind? Vicious strike.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, what an uppercut. Nailed it. Here we go. Big slam.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Uh-oh. Harper, big clothesline.
This one's over, guys.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
You gotta believe this one's over. Beautiful technique. It's an all-out brawl, and that's exactly what you get anytime you take tags out of a tag team match. Side slam!
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Man, I wonder if Alexander Wolf can survive this. Ooh, what impact. Oof. Ooh. Irish whip.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Oh, the old European uppercut. Nailed it. Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
The action is fast and furious, and this one is expected. Tornado Tag Team matches rarely.
You gotta believe this one's over. That's what he was. Harper with a W. Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
Here are your winners, Harper and Rowan, the Bludgeon Brothers.
And that's a nice win for these two here tonight.
When you put these two together, victory is really the only plausible outcome.
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting...
Mella is money!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, New York, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, are you ready to admit the truth yet?
That Carmella's the most obnoxious woman in the entire women's division?
You are delusional. Mella is money.
Carmella, unbelievable career thus far in WWE, and the sky's the limit for this young lady.
Yeah, she would have you believe that she has done it all.
She has!
By herself. What are you guys, both on the bandwagon or something?
I started the bandwagon.
I love these girls.
Who doesn't?
And her opponent, accompanied by Billy Kay, representing the Iconics from Sydney, Australia, Peyton Royce.
Byron, you only harbor ill will toward Peyton and Billy because you can't sit with them in catering.
Absolutely not. I harbor ill will towards them because I've never seen two ladies who derive so much joy from gossiping and tossing shade at anyone they choose.
Well, Peyton and Billy simply enjoy one another's company and spreading the good word around the locker room. They may or may not be two of my most trusted sources.
Oh, I believe that.
This is iconic.
The Australian duo have taken WWE by storm and show no signs of slowing down.
Two ladies who have known each other since high school in Sydney, Australia, now causing havoc.
You can expect these superstars to put their bodies on the line to take each other down.
These superstars have waited a long time for this match to take place.
Caught.
nasty impact.
What a stomp. Good grief. This might be... Wait a minute. Schoolboy. Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt.
Have to put in a little more work than that.
Close quarter. Oh, what a knee. Drop kick.
It hits the mark.
Down to the floor. Uh-oh. Neckbreaker. Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic T-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd.
I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton Royce does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself. Beautiful technique.
Rope breaks the hold there. When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I partially agree with Corey. Yes, she should have self-confidence, but to call herself iconic? I don't know. That seems like a word that should be reserved for the likes of, I don't know, Trish Stratus and Mae Young.
Who are you to decide who's an icon and who's not, Saxton? If Peyton Royce wants to call herself iconic, that's exactly what she should do, period.
Back now inside the ring. Oh, damage. She goes for the cover.
Look at her go.
And Carmella plumps the shoulder up.
Hey, I guess you never know.
Oh, you gotta love Peyton Royce. That spinning leg lariat. She goes for the cover.
Yes! Unreal performance.
And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
Here is your winner, Peyton Royce.
That was a big pinfall victory right there.
That's a big win right there. Anytime you can pin another WWE competitor's shoulders to the mat for the 3 count, you should be proud.
And it's matches like this one that make SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much for joining us. And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Oh, big boot.
He's not in a good spot here. His shoulders are down. And Wilder pops the shoulder up.
Not yet.
Driver. Shoulder right to the midsection. Elias getting put in check here.
At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
By the looks of things, I don't think he expected his opponent to be as motivated as he clearly is here tonight.
The Miz has held so many titles in his career. WWE Champion, Tag Team Champion, United States Champion. But over the last few years, he's truly become synonymous with the Intercontinental title. Oh, what impact! Going for the cover. And a kick out, much to nobody's surprise.
Just needs to do more damage.
Michael brought up that the Miz and the Intercontinental title have been intertwined, and it's probably because he's won it in so many high-profile matches. In fact, he won his first Intercontinental title on the 1000th episode of Monday Night Raw in 2012.
And he started subsequent reigns at other big shows like WrestleMania 29, Night of Champions, Extreme Rules, and at the 25th anniversary of Raw. Those are all must-see events, thanks to the most must-see Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Irish whip.
Lariat.
Elias definitely in a tough spot now.
He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is absolutely insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
DDT!
I knew it was only a matter of time.
That just echoed throughout this entire arena.
The Miz is calling for it.
And see, skull-crushing finale.
Can he end it here?
Here's a cover. The Miz gets the win. Let's take another look at these guys getting after it.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable kind.
Huge victory here in one-on-one action.
There's nothing more pure than picking up a win in a good old-fashioned one-on-one fight.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
the legendary Rey Mysterio.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Arguably one of the most inspirational superstars we've ever seen.
Accomplished everything in his career. Oh, this is gonna be good.
And his opponent, from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Close quarters, what a strike.
Harsh impact.
Joe is in position.
He looks to be losing a bit of lead,
And the ropes save him there.
I don't think people realize just how difficult it is to make your way to the ropes while being in a hold such as that one.
Beautiful technique. Oh, Sensaguri. In a career filled with highlights, one of Rey Mysterio's shining moments, Byron, would have to be his victory in the 2006 Royal Rumble match.
I'd co-sign that statement for sure, Michael, especially when you consider Mysterio entered that match in the #2 position. Talk about beating the odds. But I guess that shouldn't surprise us. Mysterio has had a long history of beating the odds.
The thing about Mysterio's Royal Rumble match victory that you guys mentioned is not only did he come in at #2, but he also had to last more than an hour just to be the last man standing.
And even more impressive is the list of superstars Mysterio...
Penny predicament. And a kick out, not even close on that.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
After decades in the sports entertainment business, I feel like we know Rey Mysterio fairly well. But Corey, there's still that element of mystery when it comes to Rey, isn't there?
Yeah, that's because that mask he wears, Cole. I'm telling you, he's hiding something from us. I just know it. Why else would he wear that mask?
Byron should wear one.
Agreed.
Hey. Unlike Corey, who is clearly a conspiracy theorist, I don't believe Rey Mysterio is hiding something from us underneath his mask. It's just part of his Lucha Libre heritage.
Oh, don't get me started on Lucha Libre. They're all hiding something. Kalisto, Lince Dorado, Sin Cara. Can't trust any of them.
Ooh, what impact.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Absolutely has to get back in the ring.
There's no way around it.
On the shoulders here.
And it could be a long way down from there.
Here he goes. And there's the Uranagi.
Landed them.
That has got to be it. What a hurricanrana.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Too quick for him there.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Shoulders on the mat. And he got a near fall out of it.
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
Samoa Joe is looking to end the...
Clutch! Coquina clutch!
Coquina clutch. This one's over, Byron.
Game, set, match.
He's going for the pin. Plenty of fight left.
Oh, wow. What a headbutt.
Vicious. Ladies and gentlemen, Rey Mysterio's exploits in WWE have been well documented. Well, let's not forget, Mysterio was also quite successful in WCW prior to the company being sold in 2001. Look at this.
Joe is rolling, and he doesn't have an answer for him. To illustrate just how successful Mysterio was in WCW, as Michael stated, in addition to capturing the Cruiserweight and Tag Team Championships, Mysterio was also one half of the WCW Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, but let's be honest. With the WCW Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship, really a thing worth bragging about, Saxton? I mean, it was only around for, what, like a week?
Still a championship.
Gets him in position.
This is not going to end well for him, Michael.
There may be no escaping this fireman's carry.
I don't know. Never say never, Cole.
Nailed it. We may have a count out here, guys.
It certainly looks that way, Michael.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch!
Coquina clutch. This one's over, Byron.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Momentum is fully in the corner of Samoa Joe now.
He's got him covered. Samoa Joe wins!
I can't say that I'm surprised.
These guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again
Here is
and
your
again.
winner, Samoa Joe!
Well, that one was over before it even started.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the Reaper, Joyce.
Get ready, guys.
Gotcha.
Big-time singles matches coming up here.
And I can assure you these two superstars have been waiting all day to get their hands on each other.
Here comes the Queen.
And her opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at one of the reasons that the women's revolution has become the women's evolution.
Charlotte has spearheaded a movement to take this women's division to a level of competition it has never seen before.
About time I heard you pay the Queen her proper respect, Saxton.
And you can see the respect from the WWE Universe for Charlotte.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Woo-wee. Woo-wee. Oof. Boom.
She's starting to stagger a bit. To be expected, though, given the competition she's in there with.
She goes for the cover. And an early kick out.
Still a lot more fight left.
What a stomp. Good grief. Charlotte turns it around. Nice move.
Oh, nasty impact.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. She's in a bad way here, Byron.
Don't count her out yet, Michael.
Within 5 years of her first match at NXT, Charlotte has a list of big matches that would already qualify her as a Hall of Famer, and the list just keeps growing.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Michael, Charlotte's big match resume is amazing. She won the first ever WWE Women's...
Looking for the win!
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
No, a kick out.
She's still in this one.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up on the... Ooh, just dropped.
She goes for the cover. She goes for the cover.
Up on next.
The shoulders.
Oh, no.
Back stunner.
I think she should stay down.
Oh, and a knee. And another.
Endless knee strikes.
Up and...
Blackjack.
Face first.
She goes for the cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
Up and...
That's what you call a bad landing.
She's got that faraway look in her eyes. I don't know how much more she can take. This match is certainly starting to test her mettle.
You can't help but think that this is the end of the road for her here tonight. I mean, she's flat out of gas out there.
Well, to be honest, she's looked overmatched for the majority of this match.
Here's Charlotte. Flair!
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Keep your eye on this one. Look at this.
She's got her in her sights.
Oh, no. Boom, what impact.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
Charlotte is in trouble.
She goes for the cover. No trouble getting out of that one.
She's still in this one.
Another electric crowd on hand here for SmackDown. As if you gotta believe this one's over.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Oh, straight forearm.
Neck breaker. Bang!
Oh, and she gets floored by that one.
Yeah, there's no staying on your feet after something like that.
Oh, this is dangerous right here. Incoming.
She is on fire.
This is going to be big, one way or another. Look at this.
The smartest thing a young star can do is learn from a veteran. And Charlotte has the best in the wrestling business. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
If you're lucky as a rookie, you can bend the ear of a trainer or a visiting legend for a few minutes. But Charlotte has had 30 years to learn from her father.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down.
Corey, Charlotte's knowledge of the game is limitless thanks to Rick. When you're learning from the Nature Boy, it's like an advanced class every day.
Imagine having Flair DNA to start. Then you add the wisdom of Ric Flair and the sky.
She's looking at it. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
And here comes Charlotte.
It's coming back.
Suplex.
Very nice. Oh, right to the side of the face.
That should do it.
The Queen looking to finish things off. Here's the figure four.
To the figure eight. This one's over, guys.
The main roster was introduced to Charlotte Flair as one of the members of Team PCB. With what a win! Charlotte with the victory! Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. This entire match was just one big highlight reel, and I didn't expect anything else.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
A very impressive victory.
You know, nothing made me happier than when I'd lock in Lucky 13 and make my opponents tap out.
What's the Queen got in mind now, Byron?
How about natural selection? I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
Not a lot of superstars can pull off a move like that.